Happy New Year! This is Florian from Tennis Tutor, and today I will practice serves. And my plan is to just have my ball toss over 80% consistent and have more than 50% going into the right box. All right, let's go. Hello everyone, this is Florian from Tennis Tutor again, and I wish you all a Happy New Year. And my plans for today's serving session was to have more than 50% placed into the right box and more than 80% consistency of my ball toss, meaning that the ball is tossed where I can hit it with my racket. And that both worked out. So the exact statistics are I hit 126 serves today, which are 26 more than I wanted to as a base minimum, so that's good. And 56.35% of those were in the right box. And they were 13.49% were long and 30.16% were in the net. So this is a consistent trend to what I had before. The number of balls that go into the net is getting reduced to 30% and possibly lower, and the balls that go long are now increased. And I think that comes from me switching to a ball toss that is more inside the field. So then if the ball is a little lower and when I reach it with my racket, it will go into the net. So I need to toss a little higher and maybe not too much in front of me, but that's something that I'll adjust over time. Okay, and of all ball tosses I had, I think 18 out of 126 serves, I had 18 additional ball tosses which I had to repeat, which were not in the right position. So that makes my consistency rate for ball toss up to 87.50%. And when I take the moving average over the last 7 days, always, then my ball toss consistency has gone from below 80% at the beginning of December to solidly close to 90% by the end of December and the beginning of the new year. So that's very good. Shows you once more that if you put work into it again and again and again, you will improve over time. It may not always seem obvious immediately, but it becomes more and more obvious. And so I had my goal of 60% in the box. That's still a goal of mine. That didn't quite work out today, but I'm getting there. I'm not falling under 50% into the box now, which the last time was also beginning of December. Since the beginning of December, my serves have been over 50% in the right box, and I'm very happy about that, obviously. And I'm just going to continue serving and getting that better ingrained. So what really helps me is having my wrist flexed when I serve. So if you look at my racket, you hold it with the continental grip, but then also if you set up for your serve, you have the ball here, and you basically would hold the ball like this, the racket like this, and if you flex your wrist, the racket will tilt a little bit more upwards. It looks a little bit like the Stefan Edberg serves when he tried to do a kick serve back in the days. Let me see. Yeah. So basically, this would be the normal continental grip. You would hold it like this, and basically, if you flex your wrist, then the serve points up. And for some reason, I don't know why, this has led me to a more consistent serve. I don't know exactly why, but it has. So I'm going to keep that. And that tip came from Nick Aracic at Intuitive Tennis from his Intuitive Serve course. So shout out to him. That is really really very useful tip. Furthermore, so some of the serves are now close to moving into the back fence. So they bounce, and then the next bounce is very close to the back fence. My goal is to have them bounce and then smash into the back fence with a very satisfying thud. That would be great. But so far, I'm already settling for getting close to it. And so that's another sign that me tossing the ball inside the serve line is going to help me further. And the only thing that I'm a little apprehensive about is that my racket drop is not that deep. I would like to improve that, but I'm not sure whether I can really improve that with a simple trick like flexing my wrist, something like that. I think it just will come over time. The more explosive I become, the more I move out of my knee bend into a stretched position, the more momentum I put into my serve, the deeper my racket drop will also go. And I think what will also help is when I have the racket first, like horizontally over my head, and then it will automatically drop down and go back up. And I think that is something I need to work more on in the future. I need to have a less pronounced backswing. I have to be a little closer together, like as if I would serve out of the door frame. And I think then, if I have a more compact position when I'm starting to serve, I can also explode much better outwards. And I'm sure my racket drop will become better then as well. All right, that's for today. Thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Take care.